Okay, guys, it is late night reading time again. So we're going to talk about a couple of signs before we get into the reading. So one of the things is there's something happening by August 4th. When I was going into my notes to type out August 4th, it put by in front of it. So something between now till August 4th is going to happen. I'm really not sure. The two songs that are very important are I Hate Airplanes by Alexandra Kay will not stop playing in my head. So somebody feels like there's a great distance between the two of you, or like you're just constantly torn apart. I don't know. And then the other song is With You I Am. Whoever we're going to be speaking about, this person like thinks the absolute world of you. I kept hearing, I'm a better person for knowing you or something like that. It's in my notes, or knowing you has made me a better person or something like that. Like this person, no matter what route this goes, this person is reflecting on the two of you and you coming into their life. They know they're better for it, regardless of if it's ended or where it's going to go. So the other thing is something was done that is indefensible, okay? And I don't know if it's the person that I'm speaking to did this or the person that I'm speaking about. So forgiveness may be really big. But the thing is that they brought me to my reading that I did, I want to say it's March 12th. So, and it was about how somebody knew about a situation that was happening to somebody that was very innocent and they did nothing about it. But what this basically did with the universe is gave them in like aiding and abetting charge because they knew what was being done was wrong, but they crossed their own boundaries by not sticking up for that person or not telling that person. And this was due to something in their past where it kind of backfired by telling them. And they got put in the middle of all the drama. So there's like a full circle moment right now where whatever happened, okay, they are in the energy of coming to terms with whatever comes of it, essentially, whether or not whoever forgives them or whether or not they ever speak again. What's happening, though, is whoever needs to do the forgiving, they are having situations happen that are basically showing them how this person made the decision that they did, if it makes sense. It's like the stuff that's happening around them is giving them a glimpse into the perspective of the other person. So this is almost like the universe's way of kind of forcing this person to let the situation go, to let go of that resentment that they may have been holding towards this situation of the person, okay? The other thing is somebody may, like me, have kept themselves kind of frozen for a long time in their healing journey. Rather than dealing and processing with what was happening or what had happened, you may have just shut down. That is a trauma response. That's something that like our bodies and brains naturally want to do when we go through traumatic situations. That's why like a lot of times people will completely forget stuff that happened to them, especially if they weren't old enough to understand it. But I feel like there's someone in this collective that has been like de-thawing themselves, is what I'm hearing. And you were in a deep freeze is also what I'm hearing. But somebody woke the F up. There's a John Bellion song that may be important. It's called Woke the Fuck Up. And in it he says, I woke the fuck up, and I figured out that I need you, as desperate as that sounds. Like whoever this person is, or whoever you are, you're realizing the love of a lifetime. Again, these things are just like being shot at me. So, yeah, whoever you are, I feel like you're in the process of reopening, like risking reopening a wound or seeing if it's actually healing. And that's in my notes. It's like finally being able to put yourself out there to see if like you have done enough work. And one of the things that one of my favorite readers talks about is you get so far into your healing journey that some of it has to be done with another person. So I feel like whatever collective I'm talking to, this is the time period where more of your you've done enough healing alone in hermit mode, and it's time for a relationship to surface in order for you to further your growth. The other thing is, there's a reading a little bit ago where I have Matilda in the line. The reason that I have it is actually the reason, or the quote that I have in this reading. It is when Danny DeVito, which I know that he's also in my notes somewhere over the last couple months, so those readings might be relevant. Meetings, okay, sure, we'll call this a meeting. That's really funny because my daughter is always like, I have a meeting at 10:13. Okay, all right, have fun. Anyway, so when he's like, I'm smart, you're dumb, I'm big, you're little, I'm right, you're wrong, and there's nothing you can do about it. There's something about that energy being around you. Somebody that is very egotistical, you may be breaking whatever cycle that represents for you. We're going to use this deck. This is my deck that is somebody that has done a lot of healing, like I said. I feel like this is like the next chapter for you. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and play I Hate Airplanes because can't get it out of my head, and we will see what's going on. Go ahead and go to the next part.